Hey everyone, today we have Luke and Irene from Aventis Graduate School right here in the LinkedIn Singapore office. I'm very excited for the conversation we're going to have today about industry insights in the education space. Luke is the head of AI and funded programs, and Irene is the marketing director of Aventis. They're veterans in the industry, 25 years, 17 years, so can't wait to get started and to hear their insights. Welcome to LinkedIn.
Thank you.
So diving right in, I'm actually very curious. So in this very crowded space of education, how does Aventis stand out? What's your differentiation or your value proposition?
So basically, Aventis Graduate School, we have been around since 2007. And the age value proposition that we offer is that we have always been a leading graduate school, offering programs to working executives and professionals out there. We have a wide range of programs from 1 to 2 day workshops, graduate diploma programs, specialized masters, as well as executive MBA as well. So in terms of differentiation, we actually offer credibility, modules, programs that actually offer high impact outcomes that give them career mobility rather than just a one-time degree with a static job. Nowadays, working professionals, they want to upskill and upgrade with more flexibility. And beyond that, we also focus a lot on networking. And I happen to know that, Sean, you are actually our Aventis alumni. So let me just pose this question back to you, right? What made you choose Aventis, right, back then?
Yeah, well, I'm not being paid to say this, but three huge things that came to my mind straight away. I think number one, flexibility. Let me dive a little bit about flexibility. You spoke about working adults being able to choose our mode of learning, and that's exactly what Aventis was able to offer. I was able to continue my career and progress in my career, and at the same time progress in what I wanted to achieve in my education. So I think flexibility was one of the key factors as well. I think the next thing that was equally just as important was the quality of the course. Yeah, and shout out to Dr. Chris Fong. I still remember everything that is being taught is still being applied in my day-to-day work as well. So I think that's really important, that evergreen, usable and practical content. That's what the Aventis actually offered. And then it's one of the criteria of why I chose Aventis. I think the last one, that's equally also just important that you mentioned, right, which is networking. Many people do not know this, but I ended up working with one of the course mates in Aventis. We went to a startup together, and that's where we grew our skills, and today I'm who I am because of those experiences. So yeah, that's why, to your question, why I actually chose Aventis as part of my education journey.
That's actually great to know. You take away all these valuable network with you and you constantly apply your learnings. I think that is the real outcome of a higher education and what it is all about. And I think for that, Luke has also some sharings based on like the funded courses that you're in charge of.
I think for us, a key differentiation would be what I call intentional relevance. I think a lot of institutions are emphasizing on employability. Right? We do too, right? Make no mistakes, we do too, but we are also looking a lot into what I call the future of work, right? Because we want Singaporeans to be able to be resilient. A lot of holdbacks are because of time, the cost, the duration of their learning curve, right? But over here for us, we focus on fast, direct impact courses, right? So it not only helps the individual better their daily lives, but also when they ask what can this qualification or what can this knowledge do for me immediately at work, they see the value, right? Almost immediate. So I would say Aventis sort of sits at an intersection where policy meets ideology as well as technology, right? All infused in one. And this sort of triangulation sort of allows us to deliver a more pragmatic focus as well as practical aspect of learning and training, right? Because the world has now evolved into what we call, correct me if I'm wrong, right? It used to be credential-based focus, but now we have what we call capability focus. Even employers are starting to ask, what can you do for me and can you adapt to the workplace? What can you bring on the table? Our students or learners in this sense take away skills that not only help them today, but even for jobs that may not even be available yet. There are things like agentic orchestrator. Have you heard of this role, by the way?
No, it's
No,
interesting.
right? Yeah. So these are some of the upcoming roles and all that. And I think end of the day, our main purpose is to help the average Singaporean, not just the learner, but also the employer, and on a larger scale, whole Singapore, the digital economy, right, to move forward and to be able to work comfortably in an AI-driven environment. I think that's important. Yeah.
It's a very good segue into our next point, right? Where in the next 12 to 24 years, so you were speaking a lot about the present and now, what's happening. But in the next 12 to 24 months or years ahead, right? What major shifts do you see coming for the education space? You also mentioned about how AI would impact the employability, the skills needed, the jobs in the market. So in your point of view, what do you think will change in the coming future?
I think in terms of training and education, right? So AI has totally redefined what learning is, right? The traditional methodologies of training and learning, all that has been starting to already be on the go, and in comes the new, right? So at Aventis, we have already incorporated AI into all our funded programs, all the learning pathways, and the modes of learning as well. Right, so to better prepare the Singaporean to be in an environment whereby they can be able to not just work with AI to lead an AI-enabled team, as well as make good decisions, ethical ones hopefully, accountable decisions within the workspace of an AI environment.
That's really interesting. I got a question for Irene. We talk about crowded education space. What's your go-to market strategy? What has been working for Aventis?
So basically, I think in marketing itself, it is always important for brands to be more intentional and credible. And that will also translate into which are the key markets that we want to look into. Definitely, Singapore is our homegrown and homegrown market that we have always been providing value-based education to our working executives out there. And beyond that, because our programs are also offering a lot of flexibility in terms of pre-recorded Zoom sessions that will actually help time-strapped working professionals to actually aid in their learning, especially when they juggle with their work at the same time. And beyond that, in terms of the marketing lens itself, we consider a lot of marketing advertisements. Back then, we still use out-of-home advertisements like billboards, MRT, and buses, right? Right now, the ball game has changed, definitely. So we have explored a lot of digital options, advertising on like Google, Instagram, LinkedIn, and even on TikTok as well. Not everyone is on TikTok, right? You have a TikTok account, right? Yeah, you do, right? You as well, right? I do. Yeah, me, myself included, is like, so how can we actually leverage onto all of these digital platforms to reach out to our target audience? Because it ranges from, like, I wouldn't say boomers, but like targeting Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and how can we start to reach out to them young? We want to offer this strategic positioning of Aventis Graduate School as really the leading graduate school to go to.
Nice one. You mentioned leveraging LinkedIn. Tell me more about that.
Right, yeah. So basically, LinkedIn itself, it is not just a media channel. It is actually a very strategic platform for us when it comes to targeting working professionals like ourselves as well. It allows us to reach out to working professionals based on who they are, not just demographics. We can actually further streamline into like specific targeting, such as job titles, industries, seniorities at a very deeper and strategic level. Obviously, we have seen favorable outcomes from our marketing campaigns. LinkedIn itself is definitely one of the go-to options.
I agree with Irene actually. Yeah, LinkedIn is actually very good in filtering out the noise. No noise, just signals. And I personally find it very useful as well in terms of excluding the broad market and just purely focus on intent-based audience. I think that's really helpful. Yeah.
Great. I have the most difficult question for both of you right now. What's not on your LinkedIn profile?
I like to exercise, and I'm a high rocks wannabe actually.
For me, it's definitely my birthday, so that's
Yes.
PNC actually.
Is it okay?
I think it's not there. Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Okay, and thank you all so much for sharing insights into the education industry. For everyone watching, do visit Aventis Graduate School, and yeah, hope to have you all back soon.
Come visit us soon as well.
Yes, for
As an
sure.
alumni, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah.